I'm back. Let's fucking get it.
Yeah, it's all you
what
can
I mean?
do. Tim, what's up, my man?
Hey,
Chazaroni, what's up?
hey.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, boys? What's up, boys? We're just
What's up beside my wiener? I don't know.
not much.
I'm just-
Hey,
I'm lying. I can tell you that. That
Yo.
shit ain't up right now.
did anybody? I know Chaz, you're not on the internet too much, and Tim, I know you've been creeping a little bit more. But anybody see my fucking story from like a couple hours ago? Mr. fucking Tankadoodle dude, like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
this motherfucker went out, Chaz, and did a fucking little photo shoot with wrapping his arm around a tank like he's holding a dick to his face, going like this, and then like
What the fuck?
shadowboxing with a fucking vest, a bulletproof vest that says "fuck around and find out." Yeah, he's gonna fuck around and find out, dude. I've been dogging this dude ever since. Everything he posts, I screen record it and I fucking post it. And him and his team are watching me. What a fucking douche, bro. What a fucking douche. Yeah.
I agree. What a fucking douche.
No,
Shit
100%.
is funny as
Great
fuck.
glory hole, bro. 100%. Look at this
Great
shit.
glory hole, baby.
Look at this motherfucker.
Great glory hole. Look at him go.
This is how you promote
Oh
a.
my God.
This is how he's promoting a bare knuckle fight. Oh, that's me.
Hey, take my good hand.
Dude, it's like, man, I'm really excited about that fucking pod, bro. I don't know what he's gonna say or what he's gonna do, man, but
Dude, I'm intrigued on what he's gonna say. To be honest,
I think he's
I'm
gonna try to
definitely
play it
intrigued.
cool, and he's gonna be like, he's just talking all this shit. It doesn't bother me, blah 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 blah. But I mean, if I was trying to post footage and amp up my fight, and my opponent was coming back with comebacks that were just absolutely horrendous, just dogging me, it'd bug me a little bit, bro. 100%, it would bug me a little bit.
100%. Nah, but like I be. Yeah, but we talk shit. That's the difference.
Yeah,
though,
but
dude, is, like,
yeah, but our
we
shit
can talk
talking.
shit back.
But if somebody's shit talking was better than mine,
Yeah,
It would-
there's shit.
I mean,
There's
yours,
shit
for
talking,
sure.
and then there's what he's doing, bro. And that's it's a whole different level. And I don't know if it's something like I just understand because it's some shit I would do, but like I understand.
like I basically the way I'm explaining it is like I'm stalking my prey for 8 weeks, and then these last couple
Right.
weeks I'm toying with my food, and then
No, I get it.
I'm striking when he's the most vulnerable in front of his family, in front of his mom, in front of fucking all his
Friends,
fans
dude.
and friends,
His
dude. He's gonna
hometown.
be the most vulnerable when he's in there. And the crazy thing is, I got footage of some of his last fights, bro, and every one of them he starts like this.
Uppercut.
Yep.
Dude,
Off
uppercut.
the line, bro.
Dude, if he
I
cut-
would be fucking-
The way he fights, bro, he leaves it open. Like I've never said this before. This has never been my goal, and it's still not my goal. So I'm gonna be clear about that. But he does leave me open to break that fucking record. 100%, he leaves himself open
uppercut.
to
Uppercut that fucker, dude.
uppercut or a step back, boom, 2 down the fucking pipe, bro.
If you're standing up, you can move.
Just
It-
step back off the line instantly, and if he does come in like that, throw it.
That's what I'm saying. We've been working a lot of
Or-
different shit.
Or stick on the line, and if you stick on the line and he comes in like that, that's when you fucking crack him with that uppercut. Just pop, pop, double uppercut his little
Hold on.
bitch ass. Dude, pop, pop, pop.
Oh, Pissy, he's like.
What the fuck?
That's all I'm
What the
showing.
hell was that, brother?
And I'm not saying how I got it.
Come on, great glory hole. What the fuck was even that? Is that the prospect shit though?
Yeah. That's
Did they wear fucking boxing gloves in that shit?
No. In the prospect, you wear muffin tops. But I had to do some
Okay,
real
well,
fucking
like
digging.
the training MMA gloves. For
Yeah, I had to do a lot of fucking digging and a lot of fucking research. Like I'm talking page 6 type of Google shit. You know what I'm saying? To really look into and find
Right,
that
right.
footage.
So
But
this dude ain't never been punched in the face bare knuckle before.
oh, his street fights. He has street fights. But he has never been punched by an actual professional athlete bare knuckle.
There's a difference. There's a big difference in that. Massive fucking difference.
And especially with somebody that I'm fucking way too
Trained
fat.
fighter and a street fighter.
And then I posted
Yeah.
it, and I'm continually like posting stuff to make him feel like, damn, dude, I'm like less superior. Like no matter what you do, dude, I'm better. I have more experience. I
Yeah.
fight more. I talk shit better. And really, he hasn't said shit since I told him I was gonna sacrifice him to my gods. He hasn't.
For real, dude. You said that shit, and honestly, he has been pretty fucking quiet.
Fuck you. How do you even respond to something like
He's
that?
like, what am I, a fucking goat or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
you got
crazy.
treated like one.
And he can think I'm crazy all he wants, but it's a fucking lifestyle, dude. It's my beliefs, and it's not
Dude.
not a fucking joke. If you guys know me personally, like I meant every fucking word I said,
It is
bro.
what it is. Exactly, dude.
So
It is what
it's
it is, dude.
fucking
That shit.
hilarious.
Fuck that dude up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck that dude up.
I'm
Then
go-
fucking Squidward his ass right afterwards. You know what
Dude,
I'm
I
saying?
plan
Drop a
on-
fucking
I plan
nice
on-
old teabag on him, dude.
I plan
As
on
he's
knocking him
laying on
out.
the ground, fucking like this, convulsing.
Plan on knocking him out and
teabag.
walking away, like I knew that was gonna happen. Like it was meant to happen. Like I knew this shit was happening. So I think I'm gonna catch him with a jab in the eye, and he's gonna hit the ground. I think he's.
Like, come on, get up, pussy. Let's go. I'd be talking so much.
Oh, I
shit in
plan
that
on it.
ring, bro. Oh, I'd be talking so
Oh
much
man,
shit.
I'm talking a lot of shit now. So it's not even shit talking. I'm just fucking belittling this dude. That's all I'm doing.
I'm gonna
He's just straight bowling this dude.
I am a fucking school bully. If you could, like, if we were in school and I
Same,
seen you
dude.
and I seen you post on MySpace shadowboxing on a tank, the next day I'm gonna have the whole school calling you a fucking loser.
100%, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I feel it. I feel
I
Fucking-
it.
still do that to kids these days, man.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
I bully. I bully.
still do it.
100%. I bully.
I'm a bullier.
If you're gonna be stupid like that, I'm gonna bully your ass, dude. You deserve to get bullied. If you're gonna be a grown ass man prepping for a professional fucking fight, dancing around on a fucking tank, like get the fuck out of here. That does nothing, bro. Absolutely fuck. So why you spent hours out there? You spent hours out there in the middle of nowhere with a fucking tank and a couple homies, and you got that footage, and you're like, dog, this shit's tight. And in less than 45 minutes, I screen recorded what you posted and posted it on my story, calling you a fucking loser. Like he got that shit in his house, and he's like, babe, check this out, bro. This shit is awesome. And then all of a sudden, his opponent's like, damn, he don't even think that's cool, bro.
Great glory hole.
Glory hole. This motherfucker,
Gay.
bro. All right, boys, let's get off of fucking Mr. Chachi Versace Chachi over here. And let's,
Chachi, Versace, great glory hole.
fuck.
Let's go.
This weekend was not bad, boys. We had some good shit
Yeah,
going
no.
on. The fights were pretty good. The BKFC ones were pretty good.
Those were the only fights we had.
Kind of mad that we lost a fight. I was really looking
didn't
forward to fucking what's that guy's name? I'm looking on
What,
this.
Krager?
Oh, the Brandon
Oh, is
Meyer,
that-
bro.
Brandon Mott, yeah, it was.
And then Emeka Ifekandu.
Oh, I seen that one. Yeah, he missed weight by how much? Like 10 pounds, didn't he?
I read on the Reddit guy posted 5 pounds, which is weird because Brandon Meyer does seem like a guy that like he seems like a guy that just takes fights for anything. You know what I mean? He's kind of a dog. So 5 pounds, I mean, that doesn't seem like a lot but maybe there's more to it. You know,
You never know.
maybe the managers couldn't come to an agreement to something. Maybe the guy refused to do a check the next day for his weight, which is possible. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking kill myself. You know, maybe he completely just backed out. We don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing was said, and BKFC is pretty good at like keeping things fucking quiet when it comes to shit like that. Like nobody even knew that one night Justin Martinez fought he used to be part of GOAT. But he missed by like 18 pounds, bro. Like they were supposed to be 25. Oh, sorry, he missed by like 12 pounds. Like they were supposed to be fucking 25, and the guy weighed in at 138, 139, and then so the 25er made weight, and and Justin Martinez is like 5'1", 5'2", and the opponent he fought is 5'11", and he missed weight by like 12 pounds. But nobody fucking said anything. It was never announced during the fight. It was nothing. It just said the fight was at 145 pounds. So BKFC's really good at keeping that shit quiet. Oh, he fucking got his ass whooped. He lost. Justin won.
Oh, that's
Actually, no, he
crazy.
didn't. Justin lost that fight.
That's wild.
I'm pretty
Why
sure.
accept that fight?
Because he wanted to beat his ass. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. I want to fuck you up for missing weight. Why the fuck you missing weight, dude?
absolutely. I need some fucking water. For real,
We didn't train for this shit for fucking.
Well, and the
nothing.
crazy thing is, dude, he got kicked off a GOAT after that. But he went on like news stations, like talking about his fight and like promoted this shit like all over the place. Then he misses fucking weight by that much weight. He'll
That's
never.
fucking
That's
Yeah, as you can tell, he'll never fight for BKFC again. His fight career is over.
that is ridiculous.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta get some
crazy.
water.
Yeah, man, sounds good. Yeah, dude. That's crazy,
supposed
man.
to do that first, Tony.
Hey, Tim. I assume you've seen the text, but I got a fight set up June 7th.
No, I was told. I didn't see the text.
You didn't see the text? Yeah, buddy. About to go up there and fuck this dude up. Gonna be a good time. Gonna be
Yeah,
a
me and
grand-
Tim might pull up.
I'm gonna have tickets in soon. I'm trying to get like a decent head count. At this point, I need for sure. I have one table full already, guaranteed. So like, but I'm debating on whether I'm getting a second table or not, or just get some general admission tickets and then motherfuckers can chill out by the table. Because honestly, these shows are a fucking absolute kind of a disaster. Anyways, no offense to Darius. At least the show that I went to, it could be better now at this point. But I don't know. Also, they do pay-per-view, which is like $30 for the pay-per-view, but it's not really. It's worth it to just buy the $35 table ticket and just come and watch the whole event live. To be honest, it's in Mason City, so it's not like it's a 2-hour drive by any means.
Right.
But depending on how it goes, my next fight probably will end up being like a 2-hour drive because if I don't want to fight for this motherfucker again, I'm gonna fight for Rick. So. Just because or get a hold of some other motherfuckers out of Iowa as well, because I know quite a few of the other promoters too. So
No, Chaz came over today for Easter and told me about it. And that was my first question. Where and were you trying to go or what?
goddamn
Fuck.
right, dude. Hold
Why
up,
not?
baby. All right, I'll get you guys written down for tickets. Like I said, right now I think I'm sitting at already a table full. It's John, Mackenzie, you two, and then fucking my buddies at work already said they going. And I think their tables only seat 8. I'm already sitting at like 8 people right there. Marissa and Noah will probably end up going because Noah's not fighting that night. He fights in 2 weeks, so he ain't gonna fight that night.
He has his handful, man. But I hope he walks away with that title.
So do I, man. I really hope he does.
I hope so
I
too.
really hope he does.
I hope so too. Yo, we
100%.
fucking me and fucking Big Mouth over here dipped our toes into Fortnite this last day, bro. We've been playing that Valorant
Ballistic.
version, Ballistic, brah.
Ballistics.
I ain't gonna lie, we
Ballistic.
lost. We got our ass kicked once or twice, but after that, we were just fucking mauling people through that bitch, bro.
Honestly, yeah, dude, we were. Tony was getting most of the kills. I had like 2,000 damage, 7 assists. Tony would have like 200 damage, 7 kills. But
Yeah, fuck,
it is hard.
18 assists.
We were having fun though. We
No,
were having fun.
dude.
No, but for real though, no, dude, it was fun. I wasn't doing jack shit really. I was getting damage like 500 to 600 a match or a game, whatever you want to call them for the 4.
I was just running balls deep, bro, and I really like the flame nades, dude. Like as soon as you see bitches, you throw them fucking the nade, the fire, and then you just run up with your fucking AR, bro, like hit fire, like, and they die pretty quick.
Not
They
good at
just put those
Fortnite,
out,
so
too.
Yeah, that bitch is nice, bro.
The flames and the speed burst.
I didn't use the speed burst.
I like
Yeah, I
the little
run the-
shield bubble thing, but
I like
Oh,
the
man.
speed burst and I run the hyper SMG. Get in there.
see, and I've thought about running an SMG, but then I pick up that AR, like the 3rd or 4th one down, the suppressed fucking AR. God damn it, Tony, the same one you were running.
Yeah.
I do like the hand cannon though. The hand cannon honestly kind of nasty. You can bot motherfuckers with that thing. But I don't know, dude.
Dude, I was a
I'm
menace
not, I'm
in
not very
fucking
good.
Valorant with the sheriff. Menace.
Fuck yeah, dude. So like you can fuck people up with that thing though. I don't like how you can't have like a shotgun and the hand cannon or like an AR in the shotgun. You can only have one. I don't like that. I think that's it. What's the point of having all these fucking weapon slots if I can't carry more than one weapon? You know?
That is true.
I mean, I get the pistol, but then let me trade the pistol out for the hand cannon, and then let me get a fucking goddamn SMG or AR after that. I don't know, man. Just a thought.
I get
It's
it.
also the first time. It's the first time I've ever played the game, so I'll play it again though for sure. It was definitely fun. I
Yep.
want to get back into gaming more as well, anyway. So it was a game that intrigued me a little bit. Thought about downloading Red Dead.
I'll
Two.
definitely give it a try when when we got some free time for sure. I enjoyed it.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I'll play again on the weekends or some shit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty easy until you get up into the. I think it's epic for ranked.
See, we were playing non-ranked matches because ain't about that life, man. I'll be not good, that's for sure.
That's easy.
Possibly
for the
getting better
first,
in the future, but
and they just put out 2 new maps too, so it's just starting to pick up.
yeah. See, that's what they call it, like the testing grounds or something like that. That's what we were playing.
Yep.
We didn't play the ranked version, but it was definitely fun though. That's for sure. The one map, dude. I like the one map. I can't remember what it's called, but I liked it. That's for sure. It was a map that we played on a few times. Got most of my kills on that map.
Well, there's 3 ways to break it down. There's the castle, the town, or the something else. I don't know.
Ah, fuck. I don't think it was a castle or a town. It must have been the something else.
The one looked like a broken down castle, yeah.
What map was it?
One looked like
I don't know. Either way, dude.
looked like a castle.
It was a fun game for sure. It's definitely something I could keep playing, but it just sucks because I have to move my Xbox from my fucking TV in the living room to my desk, and then set everything up, and then after I'm done, I gotta move it all back to the living room, and it's just too much for me. I just gotta get another Xbox. Really, at that point,
It wasn't.
Just get yourself another set of cords.
or buy a fucking
That way
Roku.
That way you
Or
just gotta
that.
move the
That
move
is
the
true.
box and not the cords.
Just the box and controller. That's not a bad idea. I'll just buy a Roku and put the Roku in the living room.
That's the way to do it.
Oh shit! Yeah. Like one of them fire sticks.
Yeah, or that. But there's this thing, fucking, what's it called, dude? I went over to my Uncle Callan's one night went over to Callan's house to get drunk and cry with him one night. And he's got this thing that is, it's kind of like those sites we use to watch all the fights and everything.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
But it's for TV. It's called VC Box. That's what it's called. I took a picture of it. But but it has like, and it's got like the pay-per-views for like UFC and everything on there and whatnot too. But it's a TV box, and it's got everything on there. Let me see this thing. VC Box. I think he said he bought it off Amazon. And it was like $300, but I was like, that's not bad though, to be honest. But because you don't have to pay like a monthly or yearly subscription or nothing like that. It's just you buy the box, you plug it in, and you're done. It is $339, but like that's it. That's all it is.
That's cool.
And then you just have TV forever. Comes with like a little fucking keypad remote thing. Yeah, but look at all that.
Pretty dope.
But it's kind of like using, like I said, it's kind of like using the illegal the website, not illegal, but the websites we use to watch the fights, it's kind of like using those, but for just TV, and it's pretty cool. I was like, damn, that's dope as fuck. We were sitting there watching all kinds of shit. He's like, what kind of TV show you want to watch? I'm like, anything you put on, dude, because I don't give a fuck. I'm a little fucked up right now. That was a good time. Bro, but that's how I just felt, dude. Fucking, we went out to the woods, go hunting, dude. Smoked a fucking blunt. And honestly sat there for probably about 45 minutes, dude, just stony baloney, just fucking done skis. To the point where John, dude, once we finally started kind of sobering up a little
Yeah,
bit,
see, they don't.
Dude,
Hey, government, they don't go hunting with guns in their hand with weed. They don't do that. Here, he's talking about Nerf. They're talking about Nerf guns.
yeah, this is a hypothetical story. Either way, dude. Got a little fucked up. We were sitting there. Honestly, we were just enjoying nature at this point, to be honest. Like, that's all we were doing. We were sitting out in the woods enjoying the fucking goddamn woods. And, we didn't even have weapons with us, dude. It was just us and our weed. Either way, smoked a blunt, dude. After, dude, like, as we started, like, coming down, John was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never been that high in a very long time. And he's like, honestly, dude, I was kind of wondering if we were okay. And if I was okay. He's like, I didn't know if we were going to make it out of here. I was like, oh, shit, dude.
Been there, bro.
I do that every night. When I smoke by myself, I'll smoke half to 3/4 of a blunt. I come inside, I sit down on my couch, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now, dude? Oh, my God. And then I go to bed, and it's a good old time. It's a grand time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll make you feel refreshed, man.
shit. One Piece came back soon, boys. So I mean, I've been watching some anime. One Piece is back, so that's cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's real gray glory hole type
Yeah.
shit, right?
Dude, if you would have seen that the new graphics on that shit is sick as fuck, bro.
Fucking Chaz, dude. Good reaction, dude. I appreciate the reaction. I'll be right back, though.
We'll be right back.
Fucking. We'll be right back. And this episode is sponsored by
We ain't sponsored by nothing. Don't listen to this motherfucker.
No, just kidding. We're not sponsored by Cat. Cat wishes we were sponsored by them, though.
Why the fuck would we be sponsored by Cat, bro?
I don't know, Chet. That's what Ham's wearing, dude. He's got a cat hat, cat
No.
shirt. Cat sweater.
Yeah, cat, bro.
that's the only thing I can think
Yeah, cooter, asshole, and tits.
Duh. The three main things men want.
Mm-hmm. Dude, other than that, I didn't have really anything exciting.
And there's a little R for retard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I didn't really have anything real cool going on. Me and Uriah watched WrestleMania. He's watching it now, the rest of it.
Dude, there was a driver on Saturday telling me that he's been waiting to watch it.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
like, I gotta get home, I gotta sit there, I'm gonna watch it.
A 2-night event. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
What's a 2-night event?
WrestleMania. It was Saturday and today. I was watching it with Uriah.
No, dude. Who won that shit? Who did the?
I don't know the
Who was
main.
the kings of the end of it? I don't even know who was fighting that night.
Uh.
I don't even know who was on it.
The first night, Uriah got pumped because Jey Uso won a title.
Jey Uso?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then today, the start of the first night, the very first match of tonight, I watched a 3-person fight between women's champions. And the normal, and she won or retained her title. Who was it? I don't know the names of them. Rhea Ripley. She lost. It was Rhea Ripley. Girl that whips her hair around. I don't want to fuck her name up. It's a really muscular, in shape, really in shape black girl that has like long hair and she like whips you with her hair. Dude, the athleticism. I can't even say the fucking word. But all the of these women in these fucking wrestling nowadays is fucking sick, bro. Like watching that fight was pretty cool to see some of the moves they were doing. Because back in the day when we were watching them, they were all divas. They did cool shit, but they weren't doing the shit they're doing now.
Yeah, but it was a majority of it. It was a.
It was definitely because of fucking the perverted McMahon. It was definitely a McMahon perversion. Like that dude wanted to fake having a kid with his daughter, dude. That dude's a fucking pervert.
Yeah, that dude's weird, dude.
Nothing better than having Triple H take over for the company, man.
Oh, 100%. Triple H's way better. Hey, dude, back in the day, man, it was fun to watch, though. It could have just been because we were kids, but I still enjoyed it.
No, I enjoy it now, too. I was enjoying watching it with Uriah the last 2 days.
I do enjoy it watching it with the kids, because Zayden likes watching it. Obviously, I brought the boys to that wrestling match, dude, and that was fun, honestly. That was a blast. I enjoyed that. That was cool. Watching Hornswoggle wrestle again live, dude.
That would have been cool.
Never got the chance. Never got the chance before. So, you know, got the chance as an adult. I fucking took that shit, dude. That shit was cool as fuck.
Dude,
That was fun.
I plan on taking Uriah one day.
Dude, it's cool as fuck, dude. The boys loved it. They'll be back in Elberly too. They already said they're gonna come back, so I plan to take the boys to it again. It's the goal, anyways. Every time they in town. Hey, man, just because I was kind of creeping Facebook while I was walking to go get my pen, and this MMA page posted this thing, and it says, if you can change the result of one UFC fight, what fight would you do?
Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva. He beats him that night, bro. He dog walked him for 5 rounds.
Both times, dude, he was beating his ass.
That would have been a fucking difference maker. Difference maker. I don't care about anything else.
Chael Sonnen whole career.
But
Whole
Weidman
career.
did not, in my mind, Weidman did not deserve to get that title away from fucking Silva the way
That was the fight that I was gonna change. Was the Weidman Anderson one? I would give Anderson.
that fight would have never happened if Sonnen would have won. So if you change Sonnen, that fight never happens.
No, it doesn't. And then honestly, Chael Sonnen beats the fuck out of Chris Weidman anyways because he was a better wrestler.
He is.
That was it. Dude, Chael Sonnen honestly probably would have ended up being like the greatest of all time for the middleweight.
One of them.
He would have one of the longest title reigns outside of Anderson Silva and Izzy.
Mm-hmm. There's not many fights
That would be a good
I
one.
would change. You know what I mean? Like even
Alright, so
even though I'm an
if
Jose
you're gonna
Aldo
go with the
fan.
Anderson Silva one, I gotta change out a different fight then. If you're going with the Anderson Silva one, because my thought process was if you're changing Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva, like you said, the Chris Weidman fight don't happen. So then that's a pointless fight to switch out because that is later down the timeline. Fuck. Honestly, dude, I would.
There's another one.
Dominic Reyes, John Jones.
No.
I would change the result of that one. Because Dominic Reyes beat John Jones that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I would change the result of that's probably one that it's either that one or the Gustafson one.
Dude, I would even
But
change
if you
that.
change. Which
No,
one?
I would change. Another one I would change would be what's his name? It was his debut, and he fought fucking Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler was not out cold in that fucking schoolyard choke, dude. Against the.
Oh, Herb Dean, stop! I just watched the fucking video on that stoppage literally earlier.
No,
And
but
yes.
you know I wouldn't.
Can't remember
I
who
would
that
not.
was.
I would not change that because if we changed that, we would have never got that fucking awesome 5-second knee that put him out
Knockout.
and retired his ass, and then we would have never got him get knocked out from Jake Paul either. So I take that back.
Askren.
Yeah, Ben Askren. Even though I don't think he should not have beat him
That's who
that
it
fight,
was.
but if we don't
It
get
was Ben
if he doesn't beat him, we don't get the cool knockout from fucking Masvidal, and we don't get the cool knockout from fucking Jake Paul against him.
Dude, that is very true. Dude, and Jake Paul fought. Yeah. Dude looked like the Marshmallow Man when he fought Jake Paul, though. That was ridiculous.
He thought he was gonna. He
That
was
was
super.
absolutely
He's fighting
ridiculous.
again too.
Who? Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
Dude, fucking Julio Chavez Jr., the one that lost to Anderson Silva, dude.
Oh, really?
Why don't you fight a young fucking up and coming actual boxer instead of all these old ass motherfuckers?
He's getting his fights in, dude. Let him get his at this point, I'm looking at it like he's fighting all these dudes to get the experience.
No, I get it.
So then he can fight those. Whether it's a bunch of shitty dudes or not, you look at it like it's an amateur career. You know what I mean? For his first 15.
The thing I don't
20
like about
fights.
him too, well, he's trying to set up a fight against Tank. It's like, dude, you fight at heavyweight. Why are you fighting a 133 guy? Like, you are fighting guys that you should not be fighting. But he's making money. He's doing his thing. I can't be mad at Jake Paul. Good for him.
100%, dude. He's marketing the right way. He knows what he's doing. That's for sure. He's making more money. Can't be mad at that, man. 'cause
But you
if I
can't
can
count
make that
yourself.
kind of money,
I know.
I'll
But,
go fight Jake Paul right now. You know what I mean? Like,
but Jake Paul, if you beat a guy that's 135 pounds and you're like, I took his O, it's like, listen here, bro. You do realize
Lamont,
that's fucking
Lamont took
stupid.
his O.
Yeah, he did. Tank beats him in this
But
rematch,
either
though.
way, you think Tank beats? You think so?
Yeah. Tank ain't gonna let that
Oh.
shit slide twice.
I don't think. I think Lamont beats him.
I think Tank
I
adjusts.
think Lamont. It'd be dope if he does, and I hope he does because he is a dog, dude. He's good. But
All right. Well, what I know you guys don't watch a lot of boxing, but if we're gonna pick a boxing fight, I would change the fucking the
that's my problem. I don't watch boxing.
Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Lomo beat his ass, bro. Lomo beat him.
Yeah.
But then Ryan Garcia beat his ass and he sued him.
Also very true.
Yeah.
Also very true.
Devin Haney's like bragging, I still got my O. And
I was
during
gonna
this,
say because that fight got taken away, didn't it?
yeah, and the Tio was like, during the interviews just happened, Tio was like, dude, you have no room to talk. This guy sues. This guy sues. Like fucking. What professional? What professional athlete loses a fight and because the guy had slightly a little bit of, which by the way, according to they called it out too, is like his brother like a week or two before the show was like, oh, he's gonna pop. I know he's gonna pop, and his excuse was what? He had a dream, dude. He had a dream. Of course, he just had a dream that you were gonna pop. It's like, no, you guys set him up, bro. Then you sued him. Like you guys had that shit playing the whole time. You guys got your ass kicked from fucking Lomachenko. Your dad got worried. You're like, you know what? Let's get you a different win. Let's go to Garcia. Garcia drops your ass 6 times in the fight. You can't take that away from him.
Nope.
We all watched you get your ass beat, so you sue him, and here he is. He clearly did not have that. If he really did fail for all that shit you guys were suing him for, one, you would have won the case, and you didn't, and Garcia wouldn't be fighting again. So clearly, you guys made it up.
Exactly. And honestly, I'm excited to watch Garcia fight again.
Everybody cares.
That is
Yeah,
a good win.
everybody cares about that O nowadays in boxing, and it's ruining it. That's why nobody really likes boxing anymore. If you're not undefeated, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. That is very true, honestly. Unless if you're on, but like that's kind of honestly that's how it is in general with sports across the fucking board.
Yeah, but this guy sued somebody
You're-
just to get his O back.
Right. But like because if you're not undefeated and it just even in MMA, kickboxing, whatever, if you're undefeated, you're known. Everybody knows who the fuck you are. It don't matter if you're fucking 16-0 or if you're fucking 66-0.
Yeah, but you don't lose.
Your name's gonna be known, you know.
Yeah, but you don't lose your holy shit. I'm sorry, guys.
Right.
I wrote that post on Facebook about me struggling to get my second coach there, and a BKFC person just Venmoed me $20.
Oh shit.
Sorry, yeah, dude, that means a lot.
No, that's dope, dude. That's dope as fuck. Shout out to them, dude. Shout out to
dude. Seriously, I'm with Rebecca. Like, I met her in California. She was there with her. She was there with Brett, the guy that he fought that same night, man. And that means a lot to me. That
is awesome.
Thank you. Just sorry, that caught me off guard. My phone just vibrated, and I got an email saying it. So thank you. But but in MMA, you don't lose fans, bro. You gain fans when you come back. People are excited to see you come back. In boxing, they're like, this guy ain't fighting no more.
Nope, he sucks. He lost now. He's nobody.
Nobody.
That is also very true. Your stock doesn't always go down when you lose in MMA. Depends on how bad you lose, who you lost to, and whatever. Like, honestly, Michael Chandler right now kind of dropping, dude. His stock's kind of lowering quite a bit. Just seeing all the shit I'm seeing about him and everybody and how they're like, I mean, like, what's next for this dude? You know what I mean? Like, who are they gonna set him up against? If they don't set him up as a gatekeeper, who is he gonna fight?
Yeah.
You know, that can raise his stock back up to put him in contention to be a contender. Because right now, I mean, there's really nobody in the top 15 that's gonna put him in contention. He could fight Rafael Fiziev. I'm sorry, Fiziv's lost twice to Justin Gaethje and has failed to try to get up into the top 5
Yeah.
on multiple occasions. So like, yeah, that fight would be cool, but that don't pump him back up
But-
into close to fighting a top 5
But
guy.
Chandler, please don't quit, bro. You are one of the most exciting fucking people to watch fight, dude. I do not care. It's not like you're losing like fucking Tony Ferguson was. Like you were going. I mean, this last one, Paddy Pimblett kind of fucking dog walked you.
I mean, I don't know
But
though, dude, because like Paddy Pimblett might have just done to Chandler what Justin Gaethje did to Ferguson. I'm sorry, Gaethje changed his whole career. His whole fucking career changed after that Gaethje fight, dude. Gaethje was the first one to beat him, and he fucked him up.
yeah,
For fucking the whole dude, literally like to the point where Ferguson was wobbling like that after getting hit with like it's just a bop bop.
yeah, but
Every punch wobbled him.
but after whooping his ass all them times, the one that really took life off of him was Michael Chandler.
Oh yeah, dude. They had to rush him to the hospital. They rushed him to the hospital afterwards, dude. I mean, Chandler's fucked him up. But yeah, dude, it was just but like that was also just that's the start of Gaethje and then every other person that beat the fuck out of him after Gaethje beat the fuck out
Yeah,
of him.
Gaethje did purposely kick Pimblett in the dick, though.
Chandler? I think he did.
He's a cheap fighter. He always has been,
I
but
think he did.
he
I think
purposely
did
kicked
that
him in the
purpose.
dick, dude. You can see. Oh, I was trying to go in for an up kick. Come on, bro.
Dude,
You
Chandler. Come on now, dude.
come on,
'cause right now-
bro.
I believe that shit.
Damn, see? And that dropped Michael Chandler dropped to number 12.
They swapped, right? Pimblett and him.
No, because Pimblett only went up to 8. He's underneath Gamrot. Gamrot went up 1.
Okay. So they
But-
brought him
so
up
now-
and then
So, like, this is the thing is, all right, Grant Dawson, who the fuck are you? Joel Alvarez, who the fuck are you? Benit Saint Denis, dude, fucking Poirier fucked him up.
yep.
That's not gonna bring him up. That's not gonna bring Michael Chandler back up. Rafael Fiziev, bro, fucking Gaethje's fucked him up twice. Renato,
That's a good fight though. I would like
It's
to
a
see
good
that.
fight.
I would like to see that one with Chandler.
dude, they're good fights, but Fiziev's not gonna bring his stock back up to the point of where he can get back into it. Renato just lost to the champion. I'm sorry, it's not gonna put you up there. Beneil Dariush has not touched gold either. He's lost against the people that have held gold.
Yep.
So it's like that's not gonna put him up there. And then after that, it's Paddy Pimblett. Paddy just fucked him up. So in all reality, anybody above Paddy, they're not going to give him, which is Gamrot, Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira. He's not touching that title anymore. He doesn't have a chance,
No.
dude. He's never going to have that chance.
It don't matter. This right here, Patty's gonna be a champion in the next 2 years, baby.
Dude, honestly, dude, he really is, dude. And I'm so fucking... Honestly, by the end of this year, I think he fights one more time, and then he fights either the end of this year or beginning of next year, and he's fighting for the title.
For me, I think Patty loses, but only for the title the first time, and then he comes back and he wins it. Whenever Islam goes up to 170 or 180 or whatever that is, I'm a diehard Islam fan. I don't think Islam.
Yeah.
I want Islam
He is good, dude. He's
to go down as the greatest 55er because he did something that Khabib didn't do. He took a fucking loss, a devastating fucking loss, and came back on a fucking rampage. And his stand up is not the greatest, but he's very slick. And the reason his stand up is so dangerous is because his wrestling is so fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Honestly, dude. Well, all right, so what's his record here?
I know. I gotta fucking piss.
He's 27-1 and he's on a 15 fight win streak. He got knocked out 15 fights ago and he ain't lost fucking since. And he's dog walked almost everybody except for Volkanovski and Dustin Poirier are the only two people that have actually put up a really, really good fight against him. But Dustin Poirier is the diamond, man. He's the fucking diamond. Tim, I know you haven't been watching the UFC forever, but you have a fight that you would switch if you could?
No, I don't. I'm just watching all these fights you guys are talking about in my free time.
Okay.
So I'm
Hell
just
yeah.
learning them. I don't know them that well. I don't know the implications that came with them. I'm just trying to learn
Yeah.
the fights. So
Right. I get it. Chaz,
like
you got a
right-
fight you would switch?
See, I don't really have anything I'd like to switch, but like if it possible, I guess I would do the Rousey versus fucking Holly Holm.
Yeah, that's not a
Fuck Holly
bad one
Holm.
to be honest, dude. Because Holly didn't really do much with the title after that, anyways. She got
Right.
mollywopped by Amanda Nunes.
I think it would have just been good if Rousey would have fucking showing her stand up game and like won that fight instead of just, a submission or an arm bar or some stupid shit like that,
Yeah,
It would have been cool
that
to
would
see
have been.
that.
No, for sure, it would have been badass to see.
But I mean,
It's
the
just-
only other fight I can think about, bro, is 2009 fucking Silva versus Forrest Griffin, bro. If Forrest Griffin didn't get caught with that fucking right hand, dude, but like just a quick like straight, dude. It wasn't even hard, no nothing. Just caught him right in the fucking forehead.
Dude, and it's so crazy because like listening to Forrest Griffin talk about that fight, he's like, literally, there's just nothing I could do. Like, I don't think you guys understand what it was like to actually fight Anderson Silva at that time. Like, it just
Right.
wasn't fun. Like, he literally, I don't know, where did he go? Baba! Oh shit, he's hitting me now. Where did he go? Boop, boop. Now he's hitting me.
He
It's
talked
like,
about
what
it.
the fuck do I do?
He talked about it on the Jackson thing with Rampage and that one guy. It's like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, Anderson Silva was something. He was a beautiful masterpiece to watch. And the only person, like I said, the only fight I would have changed was the one I truly thought he lost. But again, he is so great. He did win that fight in the end. He did it the right thing, and Anderson Silva is, yeah, the Weidman. I wish Weidman wasn't the one to take him out.
Same.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't one.
Because Weidman's like, to me, Weidman's one of the fucking lamest champions to ever fucking do it. Like Belil. Belil never got a finish. Like I saw a post that like Belil's never had a finish in the ring. He's never had he doesn't have a kid. And it's like, dude, this dude's never finished anybody inside or outside the cage, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But he's a dog, though.
No, he is a dog.
He
He knows how to win the fight. He knows how to win
He'd
the
be
fight.
manhandling people. What do you do when a grown-ass man just throws you around and does whatever he wants? He's doing the right
GSP.
thing. Yeah, dude. GSP was amazing, too.
GSP did the same shit, man.
Should we go over this BKFC card real quick?
Shit,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm down.
It's the only fight stuff we have.
I'm gonna do UFC, I think.
No, UFC's not till this weekend.
No, next
Oh,
weekend. Dude.
Oh, shit. We do got BKFC
No, it is this weekend. No, it is this weekend.
Yeah, it is this weekend. We got...
We'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Wednesday because we got BKFC
We can talk
Italy.
about it tonight, too, but...
Well, we got BKFC Italy this weekend, too.
Yeah, I was
we can
looking
just
through
do
the
our
card.
picks on fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, we could.
By the way,
That card is going to be good.
not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday I won't be there, so...
Okay.
If we're gonna do something, we'll have to record like back-to-back nights, or we just skip it altogether, or have an extra long one on Sunday,
I'm cool with that, too.
and like split it into two or something. I don't fucking know, but because I leave Wednesday, I gotta be there for media day on Wednesday, so we leave like hella early on Wednesday, bro.
Media day, huh?
I know. So I gotta go sign posters, get all my pictures taken, do my interviews, and
Great Glory Hole!
great glory. Oh! All right, let's start this off with Josh Krejci versus Austin Peterson. An actual fucking dude. That Josh guy had some nasty body shots. I'll give it to him. He won,
Did he?
which that was me. I won that one. Only me.
No, you
He
didn't,
was
dude.
cocking back with that fucking right.
Dude, he was, dude.
Hailing, bro.
The guy turned around like this, and he just like. It was ugly, but he did it.
He threw one
crazy.
punch, bro. It was that one right hand, just like that every time.
Every time. Jared Talent versus Trayvon. Honestly, Trayvon got hit more than I thought he should have. Jared hit him with some big overhands, and Trayvon ate that shit, bro. He ate that shit. Because, like, I mean, he could have gone to sleep, but he has a chin. I will give him that, and he did well. He looked good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's got a chin, man. That's all I mean.
Everybody but Chaz got that one.
Goddamn right. Chaz chose fucking Bryce Mitchell, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell Jr., dog.
Yeah. Then we had P-Town Wilson versus Jordan Christensen. P-Town won. Everybody got it but me.
Nice. Fuck yeah, buddy.
Everybody got it but me.
Goddamn right.
Sarah Shell versus Lady. Me and Chaz got that one.
man.
That fight was
I definitely chose Lady for sure.
wasn't
That shit
bad.
looks fake.
Wasn't bad,
That chick
but
looks like an alien, bro. That shit
Sarah did all right. Lady just kept trying to hold her, and she did really well. She stuck to her game plan. She wanted to get on the inside. She wanted to try to hold Shell tight, but it didn't matter. Shell was connecting inside and outside. It did not matter. She did pretty well. Not which I thought they were gonna have more power because she was getting hit pretty good, and neither one of them were rocked.
Bro, I got catfished like a motherfucker by this lady, like lady dude.
Yeah.
Galactica.
Yeah, I thought it was like a fucking Jessica Jones over here. She showed up looking like Baba Yaga.
Fucking tricked my ass.
Bro, for real though, what the fuck? Bro, but fucking Sarah Shell looks like a fucking goddamn alien, bro. She looks like a fish. She scares me.
Yeah, she's
So her picture don't look like her then, huh? She don't look like that?
She came in with the ugliest bangs, and then I'm pretty sure Alyssa was laughing at her about the only reason she did her hair like that because her forehead was so big.
Dude, that's more than a.
believe it.
That's like a 5 head, dude. A 6 head.
Like
People
she
really-
she had mom's hair. Chaz, her bangs were all she had was the fucking Jen bangs, bro. Oh my god! But then she had braids everywhere else. So it was braids and then mom bangs.
That's so fucking ugly. What the hell, dude?
I still don't
That's
know how mom
ugly.
rocks that shit since the '60s, bro.
Dude, I don't know. Her hair is just permanently like that. She's like, I don't do my hair like that. I said, you look like you.
Does
do your
she
hair like
does she
that.
cut it? Does she ever go get her hair cut?
No,
Dude, that thing's been the same. Dude, her hair is just like.
She cuts her bangs.
it's just it.
But
Yeah,
that's
she might
it.
trim her bangs, but like it's literally her hair is stuck like that. Like she doesn't have to do her hair; it just automatically poofs out in the front and fucking sticks.
She did it so much with so much hairspray back in the fucking 70s and
It's
80s.
just stuck.
And
Bro,
90s and early
born in
2000s.
72. Hold on, dude. Whoa.
Straight.
She was not born in the 60s. I can tell you that.
I said 70s and 80s. She was born in the 70s.
Well,
Late
yeah,
70s.
72.
So it would have been 80s.
70, it's 72, but
Yeah,
you
it's not
said
like 70s,
you said
but-
60s earlier, bro.
Well, that was the
So
joke.
don't-
It was the joke. That was the
yeah,
joke. Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I call. Don't tell her I said the 60s though.
Yeah.
We told her.
Yeah, we tell her.
If she were born in the 60s, she'd be in her 60s. You
All
know
right,
what I'm saying?
Alonzo versus fucking Curtis Ellis. That fucking dick. I
my
should
God,
have just
Curtis,
stuck
what
with
the fuck?
Alonzo one. Chaz is the only one that got it. Curtis looked like shit. He looked just as good as he did when our fucking cousin beat his ass. So
Oh my God,
I'll
dude.
never pick that guy again.
Look at his face, dude. He looked like he fucked up. That picture don't do him
could've-
no justice. His eyes and shit, dude. He looked like Sid this lost stupid ass cousin.
He did, bro.
I believe
That
it.
dude had a big ass forehead too.
I don't get the patch of hair on the back of the head.
Yeah, no, I didn't understand that either.
don't
It was
get
the little dirty
Definitely.
diaper, like.
There is one person that started it. I ain't gonna lie. There's one person I've seen do it and start it, and his name is Brian El Gallo Duran. He's a 145-pound guy, but his hair is long and it like curls in the back, like, you know, and he has that patch. But that dude's Cuban and he lives in Miami, so I ain't gonna tell him no. That dude hits hard. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. James Brown.
Romero versus James Brown. And Chaz and Justice got that one, and James fucked him up, dude. He had
Fucked him up.
Dude, he
Let's
looked
go,
like
baby.
he got attacked by a fucking tiger, dude. He had a cut here,
He must end
here,
that shit.
here, lip split open, cut across his nose, dude. It was fucking, dude. He was fucked up. Figueroa got fucked up, bro.
Dude, those
Damn.
fucking them
Let's
blood
go.
stoppers that are like a fucking tampon looking circle, dude.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
were
yeah.
shoving them in those cuts. That's how big they were.
Yeah.
They were just sitting in there.
They had to use It looked like they had to use
God, dude.
sanitized eye drops to keep his cut clean, bro, because it was just fucking wide, dude. They're oh my god. I'll have to look up a picture of it.
Jesus.
I got another.
Bad to the bone.
Dude, I was looking up. This is the guy who's replacing for the main event for Italy.
Oh, I was gonna look him up too, bro. I haven't got a chance yet. I'm
We
excited.
don't need another copyright.
Yeah, but the coolest thing about the Italy thing is they took a
For
whole.
real.
It's the Rocky story, bro. Like literally.
Holy
the,
shit! Look at that picture, dude.
The
I wanna
Apo-
play it.
Brother.
I won't
Yeah.
play it. I'll just let you see that it's.
God damn.
Well, the BKFC don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, BKFC really don't give a shit. I don't
That's on
think.
Fox though. Is that different?
Yeah, it might. But I know the guy in Italy, they're looking at it as the Apollo versus Rocky 1. Last minute replacement. The champion needs somebody to fight. They took a hometown kid from Italy, bringing him in, and I guess they said the sales went up like 30% after they announced this kid coming in. Like, this is gonna be fucking epic. It's a Rocky story. Like, this guy has nothing to lose. He's a local guy from where they're fighting, and he's
Everything to gain.
everything to gain, bro. And Kamosi is risking everything to fight it, and this is fucking. It's gonna be Italy's gonna be such a great card, bro. I'm pumped.
That's exciting. Hell yeah. That's dope.
I'm still going for Kamosi because
Yeah, shout out to James Brown, dude.
James Brown, shout out. I'm still going Kamosi on that bitch though, because Belt's coming back to America, motherfucker. We might not be the greatest fighters in the UFC, but we are the best dogs. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
But Big Ben Rothwell took that shit from Mick Terrell. One shot, America.
Fucked him up, dude.
All right, next one we got Ramirez versus Zeb. Well, that is a loss for fucking Smith Brothers. He got knocked the fuck down with an overhand right.
Zeb Vincent.
He's the one that we all win against because he trains with my opponent, or did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he lost. Zeb got hit
So
with
we all
an over...
chose Ramirez?
We all chose. That's a 4 for baby. We all got that one.
You fucking lead with that next time, bro. It sounded like somebody lost that one.
Zeb Vincent got hit with an overhand right.
I can't remember my picks. I picked Findlay on this one.
Yeah, Finley got fucked up so bad, Justice, that Henry fucked him up in the first round. That when he went to his corner man sat on the stool and Henry sat on his knee, acting like he was taking care of his corner man.
Yeah, dude, it was embarrassing.
He honestly Finley got in there, got hit with the jab, stumbled, didn't know what to do the rest of the time. He couldn't get on the inside. He couldn't do nothing, and Henry was so fucking long that no matter... I think if you look at the stats, I think he maybe landed like 2 punches. Maybe 1. Henry beat him up for 2 rounds.
That's insane.
5. He threw 5 punches. 5 punches.
In 2 rounds?
In 4 minutes, he threw 5 punches because Henry was just fucking laying it on him.
That says 8, but
Yeah, it says 8.
Sorry, I can't.
Thrown, though.
That was thrown. He only landed 4. Sorry, I can't. Remember, I can't up my screen, otherwise it fucks up ours. So I couldn't really see it, but that's not good, bro.
either way,
that's horrible.
not good at all.
No, dude, this dude though, he looked crispy.
He's always been
Hell yeah.
crispy.
I don't know him. I know him from this. He was crispy.
Well, I am gonna say this was the best version I've seen of him. Now we're me and Swerve Cuts, the barber that does some for BKFC. Me and him were messaging back and forth, and we were talking about Bryce Henry versus Austin Trout for the belt. That one, because it's like Bryce is very long, but Trout has the experience, and he proved himself the last one. He got dropped, and he adjusted well. Can he adjust against somebody like Bryce Henry, and can Bryce Henry beat somebody like Austin Trout? Because I'm pretty sure Bryce Henry got knocked out in a boxing fight.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
I don't really
Recently.
know these fighters like that, I
Showing
guess.
out, he was jerking off in front of the dude from away from doing the most crazy. He didn't, but that's the craziest shit I've seen somebody do. He did everything but that.
Yeah, he lost in round 8 to KO in his last boxing fight. So he's 7-1 in that, and then he came back and knocked this guy out bare knuckle. So he did lose by knockout his last fight, came back and performed like that. So
he fights in both boxing and bare knuckle?
he did.
Got that.
That was everybody but Justice.
I was gonna say I chose Cochran.
Yep. I thought I said that at the beginning, but I think we got excited and kept talking. So now we got the main event, and Marcus Edwards versus Cochran. Me and Chaz got that one at Edwards. He hit him with a fucking, like, right off the rip, hit him with a combo, and he just couldn't recover.
No.
Cochran took a fucking couple mean shots.
Damn.
Took a big L.
Dude, his leg folded under him, dude.
Dude, for real.
It did.
Damn.
Landed 2 punches, bro.
So that ended with I had 5, Tim had 4, Chaz won it with 7, and Justice had 4.
Shit.
Chaz won it with 7.
What's that put us in right now?
I have not even put them all together. I've just been making them. I've been pretty fucking busy. I have them all counted. I just haven't
I get it. You're good.
I can tell you the last time I did it 3 cards ago, Tim had 32, me and Chaz had 33, and you had 35. So that's not.
Yes, I remember that.
I haven't added the last like 3 cards, but I will get to that. So basically, it sounds like we're all about even though. I think we're about the same because it's been about the same all. Tim, you've had a couple bad weeks.
I've had some bad weeks.
Let's see. 4 this week. 4 or 5 last. We all had 5 last week. We all tied in Dubai, day 2.
Yeah, we don't gotta go back any farther, man.
Damn, Tim, day 1 you had 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dubai you had 2 day 1.
You gotta
Well, I'll count them later. I'll count them off camera.
You can't tell? I'm studying, bro. All
Dude,
right?
I'm actually no.
studying.
If there's anything I feel really cool about is like we're all like into this sport, like both sports. We're all, but BKFC is like none of us really know too much, and we're all for. I know more because I've been kind of into it a little bit longer than you guys, but we're all learning this together along with the rest of the world. So like we get to grow and learn these guys and characters and their stories, and it's fucking sick.
I like it, dude. It's fun. It's like watching the beginning of UFC, to be honest. It's like it reminds me of watching back then. There was just so many dudes in and out of the UFC in the early 2000s to 2010. You know, there was just so many different dudes. And now, I mean, don't get me wrong, there is still a lot of dudes that fight in the UFC, but it's all prelim guys now, like early fights. And,
Yeah.
you know, they add so much onto it that it's great.
Yeah, and
BKFC will be there.
And BKFC is a little bit. They have the same people, but right now they are still growing. They are the second fastest. They are the second greatest fucking promotion in the world. They're the number 1 fastest growing promotion in the world. But they still have to do a lot of regional style cards where like, okay, we're gonna fight in Omaha. Let's get the Midwest guys, put them on there with a few bigger names. We're gonna fight over in Philly. Let's get a lot of Philly guys with a few bigger names. We're gonna go to when they go to over like to Dubai. They're like, let's get a lot of guys from these areas. With a few, with the champions coming to defend their titles, so they are doing a lot of that still, and I think that will change. But I also think that's very smart.
Oh, it is very smart
For ticket
very,
sales
very
and to pilot everything like that.
You gotta think, dude. The UFC still does that. You know what I mean? The UFC typically, if it's in Brazil, they got a lot of Brazilian fighters on that card. If it's in England, they got a lot of English fighters on the card. If it's in Australia, they got a lot of Aussies on that card.
Yeah, it's just the way to do it.
You know,
I wish they would put less
if-
newer guys on there though. Like for BKFC, it's like a lot of these guys don't. If they're 0-2, like I was gonna say 0-2 as I'm 0-2, but
Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
but if there's a lot of guys on here that like are 0-0, 0-1, and you're only bringing these local guys on to get their ass whooped by a guy that's 4-0, 5-0, it's like come on, man. Like at least put these. I like that you guys are building them up, but this ain't a regional show. Like you got to give them some challenges too. You can't You can't go 7-8-0 fighting fucking bums.
Yeah, literally.
So
That is very true. Very, very true.
unless you're Kai Stewart, and Kai Stewart's just dog walking everybody, dude.
That is also very true. Yes, he is.
Good for him.
He's what, 45, right?
Yeah, I'm a
145,
fan of fucking Kai, bro. I study Kai. I like the way he moves, and his style is fucking unique. There's a handful of people who like to study, and Kai is one of them. Tony Soto is another one.
Tony's a dog.
Danny Alvarez is another one I like to watch. He's going through some. He's doing a Netflix series in Japan right now, so he ain't fighting. Which I'm trying to get on some Netflix one day. That'd be cool as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
I really like what's his. I mean, Bryce Henry's one you gotta watch, but I'm not I'm not fucking long and fucking tall, so his style is not my style.
Fight, but...
Yeah, early days. He has fought some tough people.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've seen him fight. I just can't remember when.
Yeah.
But I will say though, I know the BKFC is the fastest growing sport for sure in the current day. I will say the UFC paved that way. I will say that.
What was it?
I feel like the UFC has paved that way for all of these other promotions that are growing. The PFL One Championship, BKFC, all these promotions that are growing a lot more now for the sport of not just MMA but boxing, bare knuckle, whatever. but just martial arts in general, and it's growing, and it's based off of the UFC is fucking huge.
Well, not just the other thing too that's
Dude.
happening and what makes BKFC so fucking popular right now is the GFL's fake. They proved that that's all fucking fake. That the guy showed them the $20 million in his account and then pulled it out the same day. So they never had the money. GFL fucking shut down. They've canceled both their shows, and I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But then you got people like the 1FC aren't paying their fucking people no more, so people are leaving 1FC and getting in contracts and fucking them over. So and then you got the PFL underpaying their fucking people ever since they combined with Bellator. They've been underbinding them, and then Bellator, of course, was overpaying, and then they shut down. So literally all you got right now is the UFC and the BKFC. That's it.
And the UFC ain't going nowhere.
Especially now that they signed with TKO and the WWE, dude, that they're all partnership. Dude, the UFC is growing.
That's money, dude.
Money. And
Money.
I heard through the grapevine, as in I watched it on the BKFC show, and David Feldman said they are in talks with a big, another company, too, for TV. Maybe it's, maybe it's not BKFC. Maybe it was the UFC. Not Dave Feldman. Yeah, it was UFC because they're
Well, they're trying to get out of ESPN.
ESPN thing's over, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it was the BKFC.
Was it the BKFC just recently? Okay, I was
he
right.
said it on the
Last.
Bare Knuckle show.
It was the
or
last
whatever.
Tuesday then. Okay, maybe I'm not going crazy. He said something that they're for like a streaming service, right?
Yep.
Not just the-
650 million daily users or some shit like
Not
that.
yeah, not just with DAZN. They're looking to add something else. Like BKFC is growing. I'm glad you watch
That's
it.
dope, though.
You watch
I
it
did.
too.
I have
dope
been.
as fuck.
I have
Ah,
been.
dude, they're cool
Hell
as
yeah.
fuck, bro. Man, I like
that is
I like
badass
BKFC
as
show. I'm trying to get on there.
They're entertaining.
But no,
They're wild.
the
dude.
UFC is in works with Netflix though currently, and I don't know how that Netflix deal is actually going. I'm kind of trying to find something about it right now.
It's also nice to hear that Dana
I do
White said
know-
that the only reason they have pay-per-views is because of ESPN. He's like, we do whatever they want to do. We don't set the prices. We don't fucking tell them to do this. That's literally all ESPN. So when you guys are getting pissed off for pay-per-views, it's not us. It's who we signed to deal with.
Yep. And obviously Netflix is just a streaming service.
That'd be cool not to have to fucking spend
Netflix
$80.
co-CEO addresses UFC and other sports broadcasting rights becoming available. Our audiences love them.
I
Netflix
found it was-
CEO.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I
This
was
is
just
an
gonna say, I
article.
felt-
So.
I just felt it was weird. I watched the UFC prelims on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
little weird.
It was a
Yeah.
little
But-
weird to-
but it's nice, though, I'm not gonna
It was
lie, dude.
nice. Yeah, it was nice. But, like
Yeah.
Nice to do that. For
Fuck
sure.
yeah, dude. Well, because it's
Moana,
like ESPN,
UFC, what are we picking? You know?
UFC for sure every time. Yeah, Netflix co-CEO Ted recently weighed in on growing accessibility of UFC and other major sports broadcasting rights. The MMA promotions exclusive negotiation period with ESPN concluded on Tuesday, allowing it to engage in discussions with other networks and potentially secure a new broadcasting partner starting in 2026. The UFC and ESPN inked a 5-year, $1.5 billion broadcasting rights, which officially commenced in 2019. Shortly thereafter, the agreement was extended by 2 years to include exclusive pay-per-view streaming rights. However, with the contract set to expire at the end of 2025 and no renewal currently in place, the Dana White-led promotion is reportedly exploring potential deals with over-the-top video-on-demand platforms such as Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and Netflix. During a recent interview with Awful announcing Sarandos, which is the CEO dude, discussed the company's potential interest in securing broadcasting rights for the UFC, along with other major sports properties such as MLB and Formula One. Should the opportunity arise, short of making any definitive statements, he emphasized that the platform is largely interested in marquee sporting events. So, it seems like Netflix is very interested in it, and the UFC is interested in it. I'm assuming they got to come up with a money deal or some shit. I don't fuck.
Right. They would have to. I feel like they would have to pay the difference of like
Yeah.
actual pay-per-view to Netflix. You know what I mean? Like
Right. So
people
now
spend
I'm
60
wondering,
bucks
dude.
per
Well,
pay-per-view.
you say
now.
that bro, but how many people already have Netflix and Netflix just is probably, you know what I'm saying? They're
It'll
getting
just
their
be on there.
yeah, they're gonna get
All
their
them
money
views.
anyway. The views are gonna get them the money.
It'll be like
Yeah.
going live on YouTube. You're gonna go based off of views, exactly. So if you're getting, 10 million views on the pay-per-view while it's just sitting there on Netflix live, just oh hey shit, who's fighting it? What's this fight? This
So
is
let's
new
not
on here.
forget how Netflix handled the fucking NFL fucking games and the fucking Tyson fucking Paul fight. They were both.
Yeah,
struggling.
they showed ass cheeks, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's.
Netflix don't give a fuck, bro.
Bro,
Netflix
that shit
don't
was
care.
so funny.
Dude,
I knew they
how
stopped.
badass will how badass will the commentary be though?
The same as now, because
It'd be the same.
Yeah,
thing.
but they're gonna be the same people, but I feel like they're gonna be allowed to be more themselves because Netflix doesn't care. Whereas ESPN, you can't be like that. On a pay-per-view, the fighters can swear and everything, and they still do. They don't. The commentators don't swear. But like, why not hear a "oh shit" coming out of
Like-
fucking Daniel Cormier's mouth or
Right, Joe Rogan be like, man,
Joe Rogan? What
Yeah.
the fuck is he doing right now? Oh my god.
Joe Rogan
This
back in the
this
day
fight's
was like,
fucking crazy, dude.
Joe Rogan back in the day. Yep, we got how about we got brown black guy? Remember that, dude? And Charles white guy. And that was said by Joe Rogan.
Mike Goldberg, dude.
That was good, dude.
Dude, you gotta find that. See, Chaz, you should see if you can find that. Because that shit's fucking. Oh, man. Joe. I think it was like brown shorts, black guy or something. like
Black shorts, black guy. White shorts, white guy.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
fuck, dude. My fucking
I got it.
history's gonna. I was gonna say my history's gonna look fucked up.
John Jones. Fucking,
You want me to play it?
Yeah, dude, that shit's. Oh.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get copyrighted for this.
I'll back on it. Like I'll
I was like, there is a fucking a TikTok one. I don't know if it's the same one.
It's just for the sound. We'll blur
I'll
out
mute it. That was said by
That
Joe
was
Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Yo, that's funny as hell.
It's like, oh man. Black shorts Jones, white shorts Guzman, or black guy Jones, white guy Guzman. Oh man, just nonchalantly, that shit's fucking hilarious. Yeah, man, dude, it's just go back to the olden days, man. Just random cuss words every now and then from commentators. Them dudes swear. And well, Daniel Cormier not too much, but John Anik and John Jones and fucking god damn it, John Anik and
Jesus.
fucking Joe Rogan, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely, them dudes are potty mouths, bro. John Anik already be
Dude, he be unfiltered sometimes, dude.
I'm like, dude, you gotta watch your fucking mouth, dude. That's crazy. But he does a lot of the fucking the press conferences. If it's not Dana White, it's John Anik. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's legit.
He's the dude, man. He's the guy.
Boys, I gotta get off though. I gotta stay to crunch time. We're fucking 10. What is it? Let me look at my thing here quick. We are 11 days, 14 hours, and 47 minutes from my fight. So 10 days from weigh-in day.
I know.
Yes, sir.
I can't.
9
can't wait
days
to
until
see
I
you for the
leave.
BKFC fights.
Yes, sir. Next Sunday pod, we pick them.
Next
Tony,
Sunday.
does that mean they have to switch your actual height to 5'4" on here
I'll
instead of 5'5"?
They will when I get there. They'll ask me like during my meetings and shit.
5'5".
Yeah, I'll tell. They have to switch my reach too because last time I said 66 and a half, and then when we fucking measured it, I was a whole inch longer.
Oh, on here it
You
just
were
says
like- you were like-
66.
Oh, maybe I said 66.
Maybe weren't you like 65 and a half?
No, 67 and a half, motherfucker.
Nah, I was like 62.
Yeah, fucking right. I'll let you guys dog my height, but these fucking arms, baby. I'll take what I can get. T-Rex arms. As long as if Chachi fucking runs at me, he can get hit with these fucking T-Rex arms.
Chachi, glory hole, glory hole. That's the glory hole right there, dude. Right in the mouth.
I'm gonna fucking
right in the
bop
kisser.
him.
Right in the
All right,
kisser.
boys. I'll catch you later. I gotta get ready to run.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Peace
Peace.
out.